My beloved Jim Morrison died in Paris. Okay? So now you let this Hillary let all this fucking shit in. So now you gotta think of now our democratic process. This is where our democracy can bite us in the ass. Because now if they're letting, which by the way, how many? There's 2 million dead people registered to vote right now. Hello? Fraud? Hello? Fixed? Hello? Rigged? Hello? What is that? You're gonna deny it? Are you gonna deny it? Are you gonna fucking deny it? You gotta be kidding me. Slap yourself in the fucking face. Seriously. Slap yourself in the face. You're gonna deny it. Then you got all these illegal immigrants that are registered. I think they said there's about 2.5 million of those people who are not legally supposed to be here. Now think about this for a second. The government has a record of it in some sort of capacity. They ain't doing nothing about it because they want the people to vote. Of course they're gonna vote fucking Hillary. Why? Because Hillary let them fucking in. It's called rigged. Now, we went from 350 million to 400 million to 500 million because you don't need papers to come here now, right? Is that what you're saying? And these people get more benefits than the people who had fought for our freedoms. Does that sound right? I'm born, bred American. I cannot afford insurance. I can't do it. If something happens to me, I'm fucked. And I can't do anything about it, knowing I'm fucked. I can't do anything about it. I'm fucked. Why? Thanks, Hillary Obama. Thanks. Because if I want to go on my wife's insurance, which now she got fucking skunked, because the insurance are now so infiltrated because they can't make a buck thanks to Obamacare, that her such great insurance now went to shit because now she's paying double of what she was now, even though it's not a lot, and now her insurance is worse. She has to pay more to get her fucking medication to keep her fucking keep her sane from going insane. Forget the fucking alcohol shit she's fucking adding on top of that. So now you have all these fucking Islamic terrorists in this country. And knowing that religion is a religion of hate. And they browbeat their own people who may not be the extremist side of it. They believe in that fucking Quran. And then these extremists point out the extreme parts of it and use that fear tactic on the people who are trying to be cordial. And now all of those people start voting for laws that let Sharia in. Bye-bye, America. That is what's beginning already in Texas. They're having kids fucking bow to fucking Allah. From the Prophet of Muhammad, the biggest, the original terrorist that they call a prophet. No. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, was a prophet. Some of you believe he is God, and that's okay, you can believe that. Personally, I think he was a great fucking man. Okay? We use God as a way to connect it, make it real for you. For me, God is G-O-D, good over deception, good over demons. I think of the universe as the great almighty because it's infinite, it never ends. When you look up at the sky just to see the moon, and every once in a while you see Mars over there, Jupiter over there, Saturn over there. How could you not be in awe? That makes us a needle in a haystack, a pin, smaller than the tip of this pen. Even the tip of this pen compared to this entire room is fucking nothing. That's what we are. But we are something, aren't we? We think, we do, we create, but we don't create anymore in this country. You wanna know why? Because our government has allowed these big corporations to become so large, and to avoid any kind of fucking taxes of any sort, it's okay for them to take their business to Mexico or some other third world country where they extort children to make clothes or whatever the case may be. Pennies on pennies of $1. So you can pay $100 for a fucking pair of pants that ain't fucking worth 50 cents. Seriously. And because Americans, I hate to say it, we're so full of ourselves that we worry about our image. You know, it doesn't say Gucci on it. Does it say Louis Vuitton on it? Am I any different? No. I got KATZINJAMMA written on my shit. Okay? But that's my brand. But I use Dickies. I don't use Louis Vuitton because I like Dickie shirts, and all my friends like Dickie shirts because we are in the world of making things. Okay? We have crafts. We're the hands that actually built this country, which makes me and why it makes me so freaking adamant about you little fucking millennials who don't get it because you think everything's owed to you. I know this is all fucking hat, but you know what? If you're gonna let the mass media beat it to death, guess what? I'm gonna do the same fucking thing, because obviously that's the only thing that fucking works. Is beating it in your goddamn fucking head. Pardon my French. Remember, Jesus gave his life for all of us, for our sins that we will continue to make. We are sinful, sinful people. So don't floor Trump saying he wanted to stick his dick in a hole. Or had some fantasy about forcing himself on to someone. Don't tell me you've never wanted to tie up your spouse. Please. Please. Don't tell me you didn't want to tie her up, stick her upside down, and bang that fucking ass till it fucking bleeds. Please. Stop. And you women want it. And you men want it. Please. There's videos out there of fucking women in fucking shackles with their heads sticking in a fucking hole and their arms sticking in a hole, and some fucking big black dude fucking sticking his big black dick in their ass, and they're loving it, screaming their heads off and loving it. Because as soon as they get let go, they're like, oh, that was so fucking great. There's videos out there of fucking women being chained to the fucking ceiling with a guy fucking taking a fucking thing and whipping their fucking pussy, and she's going, ow, 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 and she's loving it when she gets down. She couldn't fucking get any more of it. Don't tell me none of you fucking think that shit. Not all of us. Not all of us. Fetishes. We all got them. My Little Pony. Creepy. But you got them. Baseball cards. I collect them. Am I a fucking freak? Maybe. I got comic books. I collect them. Matter of fact, I'm looking for the last bunch of my Wolverine. Old man Logan. He's got his powers back. I love it. Okay? We all have our little quirks. Okay? See my guitar? It's one of them. I don't even play that one. That's just there for show. You see my art up there? That's me. That's me. That's me. Over there. You see my fucking Clothes from Pocket accolades there. There's one over there. I got another Jim Morrison over here. I got my John Madden. That's America. It's America. My ex-wife told me about how she was brought up. Maybe a room the size of this, with about 15 people living in it, with a fucking oven in the middle, probably the size of my fucking recliner, trying to keep warm in the fucking sand. No wonder those fucking people hate fucking people. You're letting them in this fucking country, Hillary. Hello. Let's talk about Russia. I got a buddy of mine, a guy that I trained at Stratton-Oakmont. He's fucking shitting a brick. He thinks we're going to fucking war. He thinks they're gonna drop a fucking nuclear bomb. If that happens, everybody, get a lawn chair, sit down on your front lawn, because you're gonna disintegrate anyway. So enjoy the pretty fucking picture, because that's the last thing you'll see. Your body's gonna disintegrate. You're not even gonna fucking feel it. So at least the last vision of your world is a big, big, bright light. You know, the one they all tell you about when you die, and then you come back and you say, "What'd you see?" "Oh, it was a big, bright light." Yeah, that's it. It's your bright light. So you're all worried about Russia, but this whole thing with Russia is a whole fucking sticky situation. You have a company from Canada that made a deal with the Clinton Foundation that bought up all this fucking uranium. Guess who owns that Canadian company? Russia. And so now Hillary wants to turn around and say how bad Russia is because they're on the fucking border of Syria. And yeah, they're cutting up some of their country. Whatever, it's their country. They can do whatever the fuck they want in their country. It's not our country. Let me say it again. It's not our country. You want to fucking kill people and shit and be... Go ahead. It's your fucking country. Don't bring that shit into our country, Hillary. But that country that's covering up their own is fighting fucking ISIS. Let them fight them! And Trump said that. Hate Trump? Why? What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get the hate toward Trump. He hasn't done anything bad. Hillary has. She's got a fucking list. I haven't even gotten to the whole fucking list yet. So if you're worried about Russia, if Hillary stays in power, you better worry about Russia. You better worry about Russia. Seriously. So the proof continues. Yet you guys are okay. You know, back in the day, we were drafted. I was fortunate enough to come right after that ended. But everything from my father up was drafted at 18. You had to go into some sort of military service. I don't know if it was for 2 years or for 4 years, like as if you were going to college. But that was a prerequisite. Nowadays, there's choice. There's choice for people who go out there and fight for our freedom. If I was young enough, if I was strong enough, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Because I almost did it back then and gave up my touring to go enlist. Because Bin Laden tried to fucking knock down the tower the first time back in the early 90s. I was still I just broke the teenage mark, so I was still young enough that I was gonna say, fuck this shit, give me a fucking gun. I want to kill that whole fucking tower head. And if you didn't like that derogatory comment, fuck off. When you're a piece of shit, I can call you anything I fucking want. Black people. I had a kid that was here at my house yesterday from Ghana, Africa. He's here legally. He's not a citizen yet, but he's going for it. And he was going to try to tell me how great Hillary is until I started fucking telling him shit. And his eyes fucking opened up like a fucking can of worms. I said to him, make me proud. I don't even know who you are. But make me proud that you came here for the purpose of bettering yourself and bettering this country. That you're using your hands and your skill sets to make this a better place. And he liked that. But I told him, don't talk to me about racism because blacks are still